My Falcons, 14-3 with the 3 seed. I told you big year. We're doubling the wins.
The Bucks are gonna go 4 years in a row. Winning that title. Come on. Not as good as Baker Mayfield.
You already know I'm going with the Rams. At least the Rams have, a top 3 offense. They got the guy.
He's got a Dookie Phillies jersey on, so
When they win the World Series, you'll be thinking sorry.
Welcome back to Off the Blocks. Thank you for joining us. As always, I'm your host, Red Rocket, joined by my co-host, Tampa's finest, Logan Thornsberry, and Dylan Raiola's number 1 fan, Rush Clark. But boys, rise up! Rise the hell up! You know why? Let me give you some stats.
give it to me, baby.
All right, let me give you some stats.
Give it to me.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Oh my God, bro!
Had just a 0.7% chance to win the game on Monday night against the Eagles with about 1:56 left. What happened? Primetime Kirk Cousins led them down the field in a little over a minute to take the lead by 1. Of course, there was a bullcrap celebration call. Drake London had to push back the extra point. The best kicker in the league, Younghoe Koo, made the field goal. All right. 48 yards, extra point.
Younghoe
made
Dookie.
it up by 1. But look at these stats by Kirk Cousins in the second half. They say he ain't clutch in prime time. 13 for 16, 166 passing yards, 2 TDs, a 149.5 rating. He is 4-1 in his last 5 primetime games. The narrative needs to be shifted. Look at this. Everyone picked the Eagles to win the game on ESPN. They were sucking the cock of Jason Kelce. He came up there in the third quarter and just talked, tush push this, tush push that.
What a win.
ESPN, Scott Van Pelt, before we even got the ball,
It won by 1 point.
said, it looks like the home team's going to win. And then what happened? Saquon dropped the pass. You can take a player
Yeah, that was
out of
crazy.
New York, but you can't take the New York out of the player.
How do you draw that pass?
We capitalized. Kirk Cousins,
If you catch that
Mooney,
pass, game's over.
Pitts,
Catch the
London, all getting catches on the drive. Drake London,
Whatever.
clutch touchdown
Just
catch.
one game.
And Kirk Cousins, after the game, he said, I didn't even feel like I was sharp enough today. Accurate enough. I got to be better.
That's what they all say.
You're saying you're not best right now, Kirk?
That's
2
kinda-
games after an Achilles injury? You're saying they're not at their best? Gentlemen, people are saying the Falcons got lucky. The Falcons took that. We won it.
They
Our
did get lucky.
defense closed it out, picking off Jalen Hurts, Jesse Bates, best safety in the league. It's a great day to be in the A. Great day to be an Atlanta Falcons fan. The biggest win in years. That Kirk Cousins drive has the city on a high. I haven't been this hopeful in a long time. And of course, the 2-time reigning defending Super Bowl champions are coming into our city Sunday night with another chance to prove to the world
With the Chiefs.
it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah,
It
have
wasn't a
fun.
fluke. We want Kansas City. How you guys feeling after week 2 of the NFL?
I'm feeling great, actually. Last time we had Gianni Carlino on the podcast last week, and he talked a lot of stuff about the Detroit Lions beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, guess what? We came out on top. Our defense stopped their offense. Amari St. Brown, he's trash, bro. I saw him limping off that field. What a weenie. Freaking Baker Mayfield. I don't know if you saw that juke there. So, he was running a lot that game, and I'm very proud of that boy. And I feel like Rush got something to say about Baker Mayfield.
Baker's better than Kirk. That's all I'm gonna say.
What the?
Hey, bro, after that Detroit game, he looked sharp, man. Kirk got lucky. We all know that.
Look at this. I mean, just a little. Go to the hospital. Your ankles are broken.
Did you see
That's
his
nasty.
longest run of his career is only 11 yards?
I know.
That was nasty, bro.
Look at that. TD stretch. Look at that. That was out. I mean, and we had so many guys injured on our defensive line, bro. It's just like,
Well, Vita got hurt celebrating.
yeah, he's a big dude, all right?
I will say,
He fell over.
the Bucs D did a really good job holding down the run game and Jared Goff.
Okay,
I mean, Jared Goff had 307, but like
okay,
2 picks.
Jared Goff also had a lot of bad throws, bro.
it wasn't even like, bro, it was the red zone defense.
Yeah.
It was because, bro, they outgained Tampa Bay by like almost double, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's great. Like almost 500 yards, and then Tampa Bay has less than 250 and they still win.
Come on. Hey, that's how it works. I mean, just clap it up for Chris Godwin, bro. Just look at that boy.
I won't because I have Mike Evans.
Yeah, but Chris Godwin, he was out there balling
Chris
out.
Godwin thinks he's back with
He was balling
James
out.
Winston,
He was balling out, bro.
Chris Godwin thinks he's back with
For
James
real,
Winston.
I feel like I'm back in 2015. Well, I guess he wasn't drafted in 2015. but
Rush, feelings after week 2?
It's week 2.
Are you ready to back out on the Rams winning the Super Bowl?
You either die with the lie or you commit with it or you don't. I'll commit to it. I've already committed. Like it's.
I mean, it was.
It's gotta make the playoffs. That's all it is.
It was a shellacking. Injuries are killing you guys right
Yeah.
now. Everyone's Cooper Kupp's not injured.
Luka's injured.
Like
0-2.
are the Cardinals for real, or is this just a fluke game by the Rams?
I don't know.
I feel like
Sorry, I'm like
the Cardinals. The Cardinals won't be as bad as they were like.
Yeah, Marvin
like
Harrison
2
had a
years
good
ago.
game.
Yeah.
But
No. But I just think
Kyler Murray's got a weapon, bro.
the big takeaway from week 2 is the Atlanta Falcons have arrived, and the Atlanta Falcons have come to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you still have to play the Saints twice, and the Saints.
All right, well,
What about the Saints? Oh, hello.
I just wanted to come watch.
Timo's come. I didn't know you didn't know that. Timo's come to watch it.
Timo plays
You can say hi.
What you eating?
Sketty.
Spaghetti carbonara from Trader Joe's.
That sounds fire.
It's super fire.
Did you get the
How much did it cost?
the meat stick?
Dude, the fucking turkey gobbler, bro. I asked and they didn't have it.
Is it just a?
No, it's like.
Can I get the turkey gobbler,
It has
please?
like stuff. No, look it up. Look up Trader Joe's turkey. That's insane. It's turkey, stuffing, cranberries, all in like a wrap.
Bro, having Thanksgiving every day.
No, literally, it's a wrap and there's like gravy sauce and you can like warm it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. It's amazing.
Oh no! Gentlemen,
So it's a wrap, not like a leg.
it is that time of week again
2, 1.
for the Red Rocket rankings. Powering the top 10 teams in the NFL. 6 of the teams from last week lost in my top 10, so a lot of shifting. Let's go. Number 10, the Saints. Let's hold on a little bit. We beat the Panthers, who just benched Bryce Young. They're trash. And they beat the Cowboys, who are always overrated. All right. So let's pump the brakes on the Saints a little bit. Number 9, the Eagles. Look, you blew it against the Falcons. Like
I'm scared.
the Jalen Hurts, that pick again. That's 2 crucial. That's a lot of turnovers in 2 weeks already. Think about this, guys. Since last season, Eagles have lost 4 games with 2 minutes left remaining. Most in the NFL. Is it Sirianni? Is it Hurts? I don't know. It could be an issue later on. Number 8, the Vikings. 2-0. Probably the best win of the season outside of the Bucs win last week against the 49ers. Look, Darnold looks good. Jefferson can do it with whoever. Sam Darnold from San Clemente, California. Hey, come speak of it. Yeah, from San Clemente High School. I mean,
Is this like a breakfast item?
he's still
He's
looking
still talking about food.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, they look good, but it's only 2 weeks, so we're not going to
This
push them out
looks
too
good.
hard. The Lions, my Detroit Lions, they fall. Goff has not looked good the past 2 weeks. Gibbs has not looking as effective as he was late last season. Defense still looking good, but I just think Jared Goff needs to play that level he has the past 2 seasons. He's looking more like LA Rams Jared Goff right now, which could be a concern later on the line. Bucks, you beat the Lions.
Bro, put him in
You're
top.
finally in the top 10. Number 6.
Dude,
We respect the head-to-head win.
The Falcons are
Respect
looking
the
too,
head-to-head
bro.
win.
Falcons looking at me.
All right, that defense is looking scary. I'm looking at 2020. It's looking like 2020 shades of that defense. Baker, he's hot right now. Can he continue? We'll see.
Good looking dude.
Of course. You
Oh
know what it
my
is.
God, bro.
Number 5, the Atlanta Falcons. Look, we're gonna prove to the world why we're the best team in the NFL when we beat Kansas City on Sunday. But look at it, this defense, top red zone defense. We've allowed 1 touchdown all season. Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Kirk Cousins. What a trio. The O-line is the best run blocking O-line in the league. Bijan Robinson has 7 yards a carry against the Eagles. Exactly. He's laughing because he knows it's true.
The ESPN Power Rankings has the Falcons at number 23.
That's
Am I ESPN?
Oh.
I know more than those idiots. Falcons, top 5 matchup on Sunday Night Football. Number 4, The Bills, welcome to the Power Rankings. I was wrong. I doubted you guys early in the season. Josh Allen looks like the MVP. That defense may be better than I thought. You know, still some questions about some star power. But gotta get Keon Coleman going. But James Cook looks great. Looks like they're going to run the ball more and more. But yeah, Josh Allen's my MVP for 2 weeks. Number 3, Niners don't move. Injuries hurt them a lot. They just lost Debo. We don't know when McCaffrey's coming back. You know, Kittle looked good, but Brock Purdy struggled against the Vikings. Is that going to be something to come? Does he need more help? Does he not? I don't know. We'll see. Number 2, Texans. Look, I'm not a big CJ Stroud guy. Don't really believe him yet, but that defense looks stout. D'Amico Ryan's got that culture on lock. You know, that wide receiver trio of Dell, Diggs, Collins looking really nice. Hopefully Joe Mixon isn't out for too long, but they just look like a well-oiled machine right now. And of course, number 1, I hate him, we hate him, we all hate him, but it has to be the Chiefs. Until you lose, you're at the top. They almost lost. They should have lost another penalty, 4th and 18, some bull crap, you know, the Chiefs' way.
It was a penalty, though.
It was a penalty.
The guy climbed on him.
It was a penalty, but they just got
let me show
you. We don't gotta do it.
Let me show you in Logan.
But that is this week's Red Rockets rankings, gentlemen. Better than last week, obviously.
No.
Bucks
Okay.
are on.
I like that the Bucks are on there, but I think the Bucks should be a little,
Number 6.
not like number 4.
Number 4 over the Falcons.
Switch Falcons in the West.
Take the Falcons out.
What do you mean? What do you mean take the Falcons?
The Rams are the Falcons.
Dude.
No, the Rams are 0-2 with us.
Okay. You know the Falcons, like they're playing like the FCS opponents right now, and like other teams are playing real opponents, so it's kind of like that's why they're at 23 right here.
I think you're wrong.
Dude, the fucking Raiders are ahead of you, man.
I think that's the best rankings yet, gentlemen. Best rankings.
They're gonna be 110. He's gonna have a number 10.
They look good this week, guys. I feel like they're gonna come out next week with a win.
We're gonna beat Kansas. Guys, it's a top 5 matchup. When we beat Kansas City, do not be surprised if the Falcons are top 3 because that's just how it works.
You see my
That's
Jets
how it
win?
works.
I'm still rooting.
You're a Jets.
You're gonna get blown out in the first quarter.
You're right. All right, but we did in fact have FAU football on Saturday. FIU down the Don Shula Bowl.
Go Kill Rocks, Pitbull.
Late start, had about 2-hour rain delay, but we're here. We're hyped. All the boys showed out paying. We paid what? Beat FIU.
Oh, we had a lot of boys out there this weekend.
It was.
Where's the kicker at? I got some beef with him.
Recruits in town. Oh, don't talk about the kicker in the whole thing. But still a good turnout, even though it was pretty rainy there. But yeah, first quarter. We're starting
a little slow
with the kickoff. I mean, not a good way to start. Our kicker, our punter's on the Ray Guy watch list. But like, just watch this return.
Ooh. Oh,
not a way you want to start. They're not good, but it wasn't looking too hot. On the 3rd play of the game, FIU quarterback drops back, fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. He's going to launch it to a wide open receiver. Touchdown early. And they were chirping after this, though.
They came right to us and started yelling and they were booing us and stuff like that. But just wait. You know? Karma comes back.
They want to smoke early. Quarterback hands off. Fumble. Owls are on the ball. Great play. You know, it was a little slippery out there, but Owls came on to take away. The takeaways were the story of the game today, especially for our defense.
It was.
Cam Fancher dropping back. In motion, Mobley, he's gonna fake the handoff. Fancher, he's gonna dart it. And diving, and he's short on the 1-yard line, so that brings the first and goal. We run the hornet, give it to Zabari Mobley for the touchdown outside the game.
Just like that.
We're looking good.
Took us a little bit, but we got there.
Took us a minute to get started in the first quarter. They got the lights going. We're hot now,
and
we got that.
That's John Jackets.
It looks like John Jackets, yeah. But we were moving. Touchdown. FIU gets the ball right back. They're looking. Number one's going to look back to pass. He's sacked. Kind of a whippy sack, but hey, we'll take it. He just did the...
He did.
Man. FIU, 3rd and 12.
So tough.
Huh?
And the first quarter is going to throw it, and that is... What a catch. I mean...
That was
we were pissed in the stands. That was probably the best catch of the day. But we ended the second quarter. FIU.
I don't know. Look, hey, this is The hole on this was just absolutely.
4th and 2. We run to hurry up. Jabari Mobley takes it to the house like a 65-yard run. Just cuts in, cuts out. We'll see a replay here in a second. But he just takes off to take the lead. And that was such a momentum swinging play we needed. The place was lit after that. Number 1 from FIU slings it over. He's going to get tackled. And the ball...
Stuffed him.
Just stuffed it.
Stuffed him like the Trader Joe's turkey sub.
Like the Trader Joe's turkey sub?
The turkey gobbler.
He's going to throw it. They've got some momentum here. Stiff arm. But at this point, we've already kicked the field goal. Like, we're chilling. We feel stuff's on our side. He's going to zip it. And drive
Nice tackle, nice tackle.
I wonder if they're going to show the pick six.
I don't know.
And that's intercepted.
And this is the pick 6 right here.
Number 4, he's running. What did you?
Look at that, bang.
There he goes. Number 9.
There's a little bit of a mix-up here.
Look, and now he's going to put up the peace sign and watch this.
Oh!
Player.
He put
It should be 24/7. Force playing to the guys because he could have had a pick 6 on his stat sheet. Unbelievable. I hope 4 and 0 both running laps at Price this week.
Nope. They got down there and they got no points. He missed the field goal.
They stuffed us.
He missed the field goal.
We had the unnecessary roughness on the outside.
Push
We
us
went for the
back.
field goal. It got blocked. But yes, the Sea Snake CJ Hurd comes up with the fumble.
He almost didn't come up with a fumble.
Yeah. We got the ball back on the fumble thanks to CJ Hurd. Can't venture. 2 minutes roll. We got to score. Gives it up to Jabari Mobley and he's gone. He was crazy. That's not Jabari Mobley. It doesn't matter.
I think you're off on the replay.
I am. Cam Fancher inside. There's the bar Mobley. He 3rd touchdown of the half. Owls take a 24-7 lead. When it should have been 31-7. But we'll take it as we head in the half. You know, it took the Owls to get going, but we dominated that second quarter. Defense locking down FIU. And we can basically stop it from there, you know. Unless we want to keep going.
Yeah.
Cam Fancher. He's going to take the bar moment, and he's looking to go.
The rest of this game's pretty much the same thing, but just except for in the last quarter, FIU had a pretty good run there for a little bit. They came back a little bit on it.
Fancher scrambling. He's going to take off, and he's somehow
Ooh! Little head dive.
Touchdown. What a scramble. His best scramble of the year. Kind of lay on his neck, kind of scary there, but not Mahoney at all. He's going to get the ball again. He's going to sling it out wide open.
Oh! And we are gone.
But, we were gone at this point. We were tired. But it doesn't matter. The Owls going to score again. Another touchdown. We go up 38-7. And that was basically it, gentlemen, for the FAU Owls.
It ended up being 38-20, I think. Yeah. So FIU kind of... Tom Herman saying they got to finish a game. They got to learn how to finish the game.
Yeah,
when,
it was.
When we're up.
We'll look at the final score here. If you bump it to the music. It was an impressive game, I would say, from the defense. I mean, the defense has looked great all year, but Cam Fancher finally got some stuff going. Here we go. Fancher finishing with 161. You know, not so great, but he didn't do much. It's Jabari Mobley, 20 carries for 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. Fancher also getting a scramble for a touchdown. So, gentlemen, I'm not ready to push the panic button yet. Defense looked good. We looked complete. Took some minutes to get going, but thoughts on the FIU victory?
I still don't think it was a pretty win. Even though we won by a lot, I still think there's some things that need to clean up, and especially on that offense, boy, they need to calm down a little bit. Ain't that right, Rush Clark?
Yep.
But I still think they need to do some work. They still need to go to play UConn this weekend. So I think they need to be careful with that. Get a dub, though.
Oh, shit. I mean, I wasn't there. So I didn't watch it all, so I really don't have no takes. I pushed the panic button since week 0.
Week 0? Yeah, you had not winning 9 games.
Yeah, after that first game, it was over. I changed my prediction.
I was ready to get the panic button. After those first 3 plays, I was ready to bring the panic button. But
I
not
was
coming
too.
out this week.
I still think they're going to go 3-9, but
They were trying hard.
Fancher just scrambles too much sometimes, I feel.
I think some of our receivers, not this game, but past couple games, have been dropping some balls.
Yep.
But if we can run the ball like this, I don't need Cam Fancher to throw for 200 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
the problem is this is the second easiest opponent.
yeah, it is.
So
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. It just.
Does this? I mean, we should win. We're 17-4 in the series.
Super Bowl champs.
Barely
Though.
even a rivalry. We're Super Bowl champs, you know. But does this give you any confidence going into the matchup against UConn next week?
no.
I still think it's gonna be a tough win. Herman was saying that they got a pretty good quarterback, and what else did he say? They got some good things going on down up in UConn.
What do you say?
They said Coach Morrow's Coach Morrow's done a heck of a job. They got a big time quarterback and receiver. They got a big tailback. Their offensive line is probably as good that we've seen on film at this level. So
And then
they still got some work to do. They can't go in like, hey, we're
Yeah,
gonna take this dub.
Jim Moore's got coaching experience out the door, so if he gets down to a tight situation, you know, he'll know what to do. But ESPN Predictor has got us currently at 46% chance to win, while they've got UConn at 53,
I mean, there's a
almost
chance.
54. But FAU is currently favored by 2.5, so a little conflicting there.
We're going to freeze in UConn, and UConn Huskies are taking it home 38-3.
God damn, bro.
This should have been the national championship in basketball.
It should have been the national championship game 2 years ago. I don't think we would have won that, but you never know. But
We would have won.
We would have.
hopefully.
The basketball is the truth. Football, fuck you.
I mean, they've got this receiver, Bell, 304 on 14 catches and a touchdown this year. That could be problematic. But our DBs have, locked some guys down. They like to sling it.
Hey, yo.
Fucking 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, almost 500 yards passing through 3 games. So it's not going to be easy, especially since we're going there. Long flight, but I think this was just a good momentum, good spark. This looked like the FAU team I was picturing. Once the second quarter started, was the FAU team I was picturing going in. Would still like to see more out of Fancher. He survives another week. I think if we lose this week, we raise the question. But yeah, I still got the Owls winning this game.
Yeah, I think this gives them a little bit of momentum to go, or the FIU one gives them a little momentum to this UConn game. And I think if they just calm down a little bit and make sure they catch the balls, know what they're doing, not too many penalties, I think it'd be a good, close game. And I think FAU's going to pull it off, though. So.
Rush?
You think they're going to win every time, don't you?
Hey, I was right last week.
Sam? You picked them to lose!
I know, because I got to bet against the... Dude, to be fair, though, going into the game, most people would have taken FIU to cover.
It all depends how they look first quarter. Well, first half, I guess.
First half, yeah. If we get behind,
First minute.
we are not a get behind team. We've got to play with the lead.
Exactly.
Back half.
Do you have UConn winning, Rush?
Yeah.
Bro's looking at food on Jersey Mike. He has no idea.
Okay, I've given up on the season. Like FAU season. You got to scrap it. Cut the program, move on.
Got the program move on.
Get the money to real teams.
Make me head coach.
Savannah and how they stole our beautiful trainer.
They are stealing the trainer.
Riz?
I don't know why or
I hope
how.
she
I
watches
was
this.
just trying to blame
No, dude. I know.
I hope Savannah watches this.
Yeah, I hope she does too.
Alright, bro.
I hope Ella Freeman watches this too.
It was a joke. I hope the mics picked that up.
Well, another thing we saw the other couple days, FAU basketball had an open practice. Me and Logan were able to attend. Yes,
Take some
basketball.
notes.
Almost basketball season. We took some notes, but here's a video of what I went down.
Oh, I thought it was a video that you created.
No.
Yo, that's you.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, they look good.
Number 8, Tall boy.
I mean, it's practices against each other, but like.
This boy can hit from deep. Number 24. 24 can hit from deep,
Carroll's
bro.
defense, it looks pretty good.
He was good at shooting too.
I believe in a contour.
Louisville transfer right there. The Flamingos there trying to steal our shine. Go to class, buddy.
I would have thought there'd be more people there. No?
A lot of people came in and got shirts and left.
There's about 100 people there.
They came in and got the shirts and left.
But Logan, we were there, and let's talk about some people that we liked a lot. I liked Mateus, a sophomore.
Is he the tall white boy?
I can't say his last name.
It's Volkito!
Volkaitis. He's from Lithuania.
Bro, making noises over here.
That's a turkey guy.
Turkey guy. But he's gonna be probably our starting center, 7 foot. He used to.
He was making some shots.
He played overseas. He was a lot more mobile.
Why does it say that they're both sophomores? Do they play a jerk like?
He's played in the league before,
Max,
right?
Yeah, they're both supposed to be freshmen. I thought
They played
overseas, yeah. But Mateus, he's as tall. He's like an inch shorter than Vlad, but he's a lot more mobile and I think more comfortable on cuts.
Yeah.
On cuts and swinging around backside. So. Yeah,
he's a lot meatier too.
He's 245. He's got some meat in his bones. But Logan, I know you like Max Langenfeld from Germany.
Yes. Was he the white one?
Yeah, he was the white one.
No, yeah, he was good. Yeah, I was watching him and he was shooting. He always made almost every three I watched. So that was good. And I like watching him. And also the other dude from Jacksonville State, he was reminding me a little of like Leland Walker. He reminded me a little bit of Janelle Davis a little bit. Will Nelly, yeah.
From Eastern Kentucky.
The other guys from Texas. It doesn't matter. We'll get used to it.
Oh. Well, we were there!
It's all Kentucky.
Well, whatever. Anyways.
Oh, they're all from Kentucky. Yeah, but...
Hey.
Leland looks good. He's shifty. He's only 6'1", but like that doesn't stop us before. You know
he's from Eastern Kentucky.
Caleb Glenn.
Oh,
the transfer
Jackson
from
State. That's where he's from.
Yeah. Caleb Glenn looks good. He's pretty explosive from what we saw. He's got some huge arms. Of course, the GOAT, Trey Carroll.
Oh, Baba.
Our team captain.
I like Baba, too.
It's Baba.
Baba Miller.
Baba Miller.
Spain, transfer from Florida State. Look, he's 6'11". We saw him dunk. We saw him defend and with some blocks. We saw him shoot. He's basically like if Brennan Lorient was like 2 years into his progression. That's what That's what I basically can describe him as. He's definitely going to be one of our starting forwards, if not a power forward. He looked really good. Pool's there. And then last one I want to talk about is Kakai Tandy. He was
that's the Jacksonville State.
He's a Jacksonville State guy. Yeah. He's got a quick trigger. He would get the ball, quick release, and just shoot from basically anywhere. From the logo.
He was shooting from
inside,
logo.
He was basically get the ball, no thought, and just chuck that thing up.
I would like to talk about Jack Johnson for a second.
Oh, of course, and Jack Johnson. He was there. Not practicing.
He was not practicing,
He
though.
was there.
Talk Jack Johnson.
He's the go-to. But, I mean...
His team out might go, baby.
If I had to pick a starting five, it'd probably be Leland Walker,
Matthias.
Jack Johnson.
It'd probably be Leland Walker, Kai Tundi.
Jack Johnson. Say it.
No.
He'll be on the bench.
Probably Max Langenfeld, Baba, and Mateus. That'd probably be my starting five right now, just from one of the guys that I've seen.
You don't think the Ken guy would start?
Who?
You say Caleb Glenn would start?
Who was the other 7 foot dude?
I don't know. He is a 6'7" guard, so we might bring him in. But I don't know how coach wants to rock our size.
Who was the other really tall white boy?
Center. That was
Logan Thornsberg.
Oh, was it Mantis?
It's Matais Kokanas.
Mantas Kokanas.
Also from Lithuania. I wonder if they're related.
Right, I was watching him too, and he was good as well.
See, there's a lot of size. Like Trey Carroll can shoot. He's 6'7". We know Caleb can shoot. He's 6'7". Yeah, I mean, Caleb could probably start. It just depends the size that Coach Jacobs wants to have, if he wants to, one small guard, then the rest of the guys be 6'7". Because Trey Carroll's not going to have to defend the center position like he was having to last year. You know what I mean? We have real size. John Garland was only 6'9", guys. 6'9", 6'10". Now we've got 3 people 6'11" or higher. So that height's going to be a real advantage for this season. I'm excited. They look good. Rush, what just got announced today? We're playing an exhibition game against somebody?
Auburn.
Auburn. Is it at Auburn or?
Oh, I don't
Who?
know.
FAU, the basketball team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that live streamable?
UFC.
We could reflect on UFC. But Sugar Sean blew it.
Yeah, that was the moment. Man. That would have been the biggest sports moment in history, I think.
Really?
If he knocked him out in the first round, yes. In the
history?
sphere, bro?
In
He
history?
sucks.
Oh, true, in the sphere. But now,
Okay, we came back a little bit.
it's time to look at the current MLB standings because it's almost going to be playoff time. We haven't talked a lot about baseball here, but we mentioned it earlier. Braves, Rays, I can't even say the Phillies, but Phillies. And last night the Yankees just clinched the American League East. Rays, 4 games under 500. We'll not be making the playoffs. Rebuilding year. Got to find some prospects that don't touch kids. And
Hey, it's all right. I mean, it's not all right, but
Dude,
like.
stop touching me.
It's alright.
Guardians
But it's
are
not
on the
alright.
way to win the American League Central. Royals still in prime playoff position. The Twins and Tigers both on the heels. Look at Detroit, man. Man, it must be a good time to be a Detroit sports fan.
They have the Pistons, though.
They do have the Pistons. The Mariners had the lead in the American League West for the longest time, and of course the Astros are inevitable. They got hot late and have taken a commanding 5-game lead. The Rangers will not be making the playoffs. They will not be able to repeat. Too many injuries.
They shouldn't even made it to the World Series in the first place, bro.
Okay, we get it.
You have trauma that no one can repair.
We get it. National League East, the Phillies lead over the Mets by 7, over the Braves by 9. They're going to win the division. It's any game now, I think.
Yeah.
But won't get to 100 wins, though, so losers.
Braves aren't going to make the playoffs.
Braves aren't going to make the playoffs,
They will not make the playoffs.
We are tight. I think, are we a game back?
The 2.
2 games back.
We're currently 2 games back behind the Mets.
The Mets?
Oh!
Padres and Diamondbacks.
Oh,
So it's tight, but we have a 3-game series with the Mets coming up, and the Phillies do play the Mets.
The Phillies could win 10 in a row and get to 101, so
That's true.
you were lying.
Well,
I could win
Y'all
9 to
just
get
need
to
to
100.
only 9.
Y'all just need to win your 4 games against the Mets because you guys need to get that
No,
one
I want
seed.
Mets to win in that series.
No,
Hey,
you guys want to get that one seed.
The Rays can still pass up Boston, bro.
Braves are still in there. We'll get there. American League Central, the Brewers just clinched last night as well. 88 wins. The Central's always beat yourself up kind of division.
Miss my boy Willie Adames.
But Cardinals, Cubs, Reds, dreams are dead. No plus for you. In the American League West, over by 3.5 games. The Dodgers are currently leading. Will probably come out with 3 series
Of course
left to
they'll
go
win.
for every team. Padres in the 1 wild card spot right now. They got really hot, winning about 20 of 25 in the middle of the summer. And the Diamondbacks just got hot after the All-Star break. I don't know what the hell happened,
dude.
but they went scorched earth for a little bit, and they're still kind of simmered a little bit, but they're 2 games up on the Braves, tied with the Mets for that 5th and 6th wild card spot.
Rockies are close, though. They can make a run, I think.
Rockies are close, but I think we all need to highlight the Chicago
White Sox,
White
yeah.
Sox.
52 games back is
Holy!
36 and 117.
Wow.
That is
Did you,
atrocious.
did you see one of their players was like, at this point, we're just trying to have fun.
How do you have fun when you've only won 36 times?
Oh no! 36 wins is crazy.
That is terrible. But that's the current
Didn't they
state.
go like on a 20 game straight?
We're not pushing the
That was
Braves.
the
Braves. We got
Pistons.
3 series left. We play the Mets.
And the Rays are 15
We
games.
play the Mets for 3 of those games.
I think you gotta anyway.
We do need to bring out the pan by next week because I think we'll be panicking in any sport next week. That's the current standings. I mean, Phillies are going to win the division. Braves are going to get in. We'll do playoff when it's time. But reflection on the season. Rush, you happy? I'm sure you're happy. Winning the division, after the Braves have won it 6 years in a row.
I had a conversation in the Publix parking lot with a random stranger from Philly, and we started talking about
How old was he?
60 or 70. He's driving a Corvette, so.
Corvette.
Bro saw the Phillies shirt and was like, "Oh, is he a Phillies fan?" We started talking. He was very happy. The city of Philly's happy. Sorry.
Was that it?
I guess that's it.
Well, I was about to make fun of the people that call it PA.
Timo said they'd push the panic button for the UFC.
Two Dagestanis and champs.
I mean, Pereira's about to fight in 307, but after that, how long until he fights again?
Pereira loses, John Jones
The file
loses.
looks like a crayon.
John Jones allegedly retiring at
Looks like a
309.
crayon.
Dude, if Pereira and John Jones lose, I think Dana White might cancel.
I mean,
R.I.P. Dana
this is why
White.
you watch WWE.
Rest in peace, Dana
Rest in
White.
peace, Dana White.
If Pereira loses, then we're
R.I.P.
We were watching the show, and who thought, was it Sasser? Or was Bennett? Someone thought that Dana White was Joe Rogan.
Oh my god.
I mean, they
yeah.
kind of like the same, but
Yeah,
like,
no, I get it.
No, it was Bennett.
yeah, it was
I think it was Bennett.
Joe Rogan used to have hair to see the difference.
That's
Now
true.
they look the same.
It's because like
They
they're
low-key
icons.
sound the same
That's
too.
gonna
I
be
ain't gonna lie.
Gianni in 20 years.
They do low-key sound the same.
You both gonna not have hair at that point?
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless we get like a hair transplant.
Does your dad not have hair?
Yeah, my dad's bald. Shit.
Dang, Tebow's balding.
Yeah, no, I'm cooked.
Nah, Timo's fucking commitment post to now.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Glow baby.
Man, so he needs some keeps. Get this guy some
Dude,
keeps.
like-
No, I'll get on keeps once I graduate. I'll get keeps.
There you go,
Or
there you
games
go.
or whatever the one.
But Logan, reflection on the race season so far as a whole.
I mean, we had a chance there for a while.
No, you
I mean, we were sitting at 500. We could not
No,
go
you
like 2 games above 500
No,
for
you
like the
weren't.
longest time.
No, you
Shut up. And recently, the past month, we just kind of fallen off. We lost like 3 of our good players. We lost Rosarina. We lost a couple other guys. I can't think of their names right now. And one of our like pitchers we lost too. He went to the Orioles, of course. But it's been kind of a down year. And supposedly this is the year that we are rebuilding. Says the owner. Says we're going to get a bunch of guys coming up this offseason and that we should be winning the division next year.
Did you know that the Tampa Bay baseball field is ranked the worst field in the
Hey, but
MLB?
not 2028. Our stadium will be open.
The
So,
new one.
So the next Olympics?
2028, all right. Our lease on the Tropicana field is up in 2028. So we gotta build a new stadium by then,
In 2048, the Tampa Bay
and it will be actually insane by then. So it's gonna look cool.
We'll see. I mean, same thing with the Braves, man. Injuries everywhere. Acuna ACL out for the year. Riley missed a bunch of time. Sean Murphy missed a bunch of
Yeah,
time.
we also lost Glass now too.
To the Dodgers.
Mhm.
Dodgers. Pitching was carrying us for the longest time. Ronaldo Lopez, Chris Sale's going to win Cy Young. What a pickup for the Braves there. Max Fried, I hope you return, but honestly, sometimes in these big games, you've not been pitching up to what you sure. Strider tore his UCL beginning in like April, so we haven't had him. Just injuries, and we're basically playing with like half of minor league squad there. Whit Merrifield's a Brave. Gio Urshela is a Brave. Like, those guys would not crack the roster if everyone's healthy, But we're still sticking in it. We're still fighting. Part of me wants to make it. Part of me doesn't because I don't want to see ourselves get rocked.
Yeah.
But, it'd be good to keep the playoff streak alive because that's Braves culture. All we do is go to the playoffs.
I think we're 5 straight playoffs for the Rays.
Not anymore.
Not even.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is
Well, we haven't scored more than
Yes,
1 run in the
Ronald.
past 3 years, so.
I think Ronald Acuna Jr. is
Does-
Dodgers.
He signed to the Braves till 31. He is not.
Is MLB, is there a salary cap or is there?
There is no salary cap.
But NFL and NBA there is.
Yes.
Do you think MLB should go that route?
Yes.
I agree.
And that's a Dodgers fan.
What, NHL? You talking about salary cap?
No,
No,
MLB.
MLB
Should there be
needs a salary cap.
Should they change it to where there's a salary cap?
I could talk about this.
Because
for
Yankees
an hour.
and Dodgers just fucking.
Yeah.
Yes, they should
They
because
steal.
there's
They don't
too much
steal
money.
players, but they basically. Like, no, I mean like okay.
They got the Yankees and they got the Dodgers and you
Timo,
got the Rays,
Timo.
bro. Like,
I'm not.
like,
They don't
they
cheat.
got no
It's
money.
part of the game.
I get it.
But like at the end of the day, like it's like the Moneyball movie. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
yeah.
You have to like find
If my
ways.
king LeBron James can have a salary cap, I think Shohei Ohtani.
Exactly.
It's
So-
like FAU swim and dive. We have to find ways to get our
Yeah.
players without NIL.
Meanwhile, the football team has no salary cap. It's like if the Dodgers sucked. That's what our football team
yes.
Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, together over $900 million. Those 2 players. This isn't
we could
include
barely
Freddie
pay our
Freeman,
guys $3 million.
Kershaw,
And then-
Walker Buehler, Glass now, who got paid coming over. Doesn't explain
Then Showtime.
the Japanese pitcher that got paid.
Ohtani's
That's over
bookie.
there.
Ohtani's bookie.
Ohtani's bookie for gambling all his money away.
Yeah.
Like, there needs to be.
Timo
a
helped
salary
him.
cap. Watch. Juan Soto's going to get probably $500 million from the Yankees this year, and then him and Judge will be paid hella.
How much our team is worth?
There's not a Braves player making over like
Just
280,
when
I
Cunha
think.
gets that contract, he'll be getting paid right.
Cunha does need to get paid right. We currently have him in deal.
Cunha to the Rays.
So to the Dodgers.
Nope.
So how
That's
much?
probably what happened.
Here's the real question: how much do you think? What his name? Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
Yeah, how much is he gonna get paid next year? That's the question.
Because he got paid right before he touched
He got
skates.
so much paid.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tampa Bay should re-sign him, create some drama. You know, get
Wander, I need you back, bro. You held our team together.
Was he actually good?
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
was
was
insane,
really
bro.
good.
He was
He
so
was
good.
Really good.
Him and Rose Arena were like dogs, bro. They were so good.
Wait, so you like him that much because you like kids too?
2020, 2021 Rosarena was something different.
Playoff Randy in the World Series in 2020 was just insane.
You mean during COVID, where that really didn't count?
No, that counts.
If
Yeah.
you
No.
could change
Well, 2021 as well. We went to the playoffs that year as well.
Did you go to World Series though?
You know, went to the World Series.
I think we lost the second round.
They
I can't
did.
remember.
You know, went to the World Series and won in 2021.
All right, okay, rocks, bro.
If you could
Would
change
they-
the
would they
age
beat?
of consent in Florida, would you to a
Would they-
Would you change the age of consent
Rocket.
in Florida?
Okay, Wander Franco on the team.
Yes.
Who'd they beat?
Would you
Would you
change the
actually-
age of consent to 14?
That's crazy. 16.
Bro, that's like my Boston College pick.
If you could drive, then
You could thrive.
Oh my!
cut.
Bring him back.
Sorry to go.
I'm kidding, guys.
And out.
It might be home.
We're all about jokes here.
We're all about jokes.
Oh, if you glow, you get to blow.
Whoa! What did he say?
I got so many things. Come on, say it.
Hell yeah. If the age of consent should be 14, come here. Hell yeah.
No one else is saying it.
Anyway,
You're gonna have a lot to cut.
we're gonna shift to college football now. Look at the updated Heisman odds now. Quinn Ewers last week went down, and abdominal strain. Arch Manning came in, lit the world on fire, as you can see
Yep.
by the current odds.
What is
Arch
it?
Manning after basically 3 quarters is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in Heisman odds, ahead of Quinn Ewers. But Cam Moore has jumped into the lead, followed by Jalen Milroe, who looked good against Wisconsin once again, followed by Jackson Dart, and then Nico Amaliva for Tennessee. They've been blowing people out, and Dylan Gabriel falls to 5th, as well as Carson Beck falling. Anything crazy here by the odds? I mean,
Arch Manning is definitely moving up to the middle.
ahead of Quinn Ewers, though. I mean,
They played a really crappy UTSA program.
I agree.
Like, until they actually play a SEC program, it's
Yeah.
like I can't buy into this Arch Manning until like he actually plays a hard team. You know what I mean?
And it's like,
Yeah, but he looked pretty dang good against
yeah, but he didn't
last
play
week.
2 games. Like, let's say he plays the rest of the year. That's only 10 game sample. Is he good enough to win? Like, logistically, win the Heisman?
I don't
Is he good
think
enough to win
I don't
only 10
no
games?
no because I think you should play all 12 games.
I agree.
Like that's not fair. Like
yeah.
it's that SEC Texas bias.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but his last name is Manning, so they
Yeah, they
give
got
it to
it.
him.
Bump it up.
Did you know though that until he like announces the starter, like officially the starter, like his parents wouldn't allow him to get NIL.
Really?
Yeah, like that's respect.
I mean, how much money does he already have, though?
He's like
Arch?
third. He's like third behind Livy Dunn and Shadur.
Who, Manning?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of money. He's got like $9 million, I think.
He doesn't need NIL, but
Yeah,
like,
well, he has, yeah. Did you know that the you know like the one arm guy, the basketball player that caught like people's attention?
yeah.
Emmanuel something. He
Yeah.
plays for like some really small. Dude, his
Oh, yeah.
his NIL is 1.2 million.
That's crazy.
Dude, no one like
Good for him.
like nothing against him, but like he's just like it's a small FCS basketball program. Bro, no one's watching it, but it's like crazy how you get NIL for that.
Yeah.
Wish I could, you know.
Good for him.
You would have to lose your arm.
Well, no. I need
Let me go get a knife.
this is a live execution.
But shifting gears, we have a new segment we're introducing. It's called Fool's Gold. Basically, our great Rush Clark over there has made a list of college teams that we either think we should buy or sell right now. We're about 1/4 of the way through the season. You know, we could have some pretenders and contenders mixed in the same group right now.
All right.
So Rush will give us the teams, and then we'll all decide if we're buying or selling. We're not doing NFL.
All right. I'm gonna go one versus like one buy or one sell, one buy, one sell, one buy. Okay.
Okay.
So the first sell, we'll start with an easy one. Pittsburgh. The last 2 games they have come behind, which is great. You know, they were down against Cincinnati 27-6. They won 28-27, and then they were down against West Virginia and they won 38-34. Again, memory. But you can't really do that in a power conference. Like they got to go to UNC, SMU. Can you scroll down a little bit, please? Sorry, I want to see the ending. They got home against Clemson, at Louisville, and at Boston College. That's not going to be the way. I mean, they played the second worst Big 12 program, Cincinnati, and then unfortunately, West Virginia so far has not looked the best. So one of the bottom feeders as well. So that's my sell for Pittsburgh.
I'll sell them. You sold me. I'll sell them too, man. I don't think they got much talent. They're that good anyway. I'll sell. You selling, Kev?
I'm selling.
You would. No, I'm kidding. The first buy-in team is Arizona State. Rocket was watching me get hyped for Arizona State against Texas State last week on a Thursday night. Right now they're 3-0, which last 3 years they've only averaged 3 wins per year. They had 3 wins last year and 3 wins the year before that. So they've already hit their mark.
That's true.
They've already hit their. The Big 12 is wide open, and they beat a good Texas State team on the road who has playoff implications if they win out and stuff in the Sun Belt, where they got the 7th-year QB or 6th-year QB Jordan McLeod from James Madison. They did meet a Mississippi State team who got rolled by Mac Action, Toledo. So that was a little weary, but I think they can get the job done. Now, I'm not saying playoff contender, but it'd be a great second year for Kenny Dillingham at like 8-4, 7-5.
You thinking 8-4, 7-5?
I mean, the Big 12 is wide open. Like, I would love to see a higher record, but I mean, at this point, I think if Arizona State can get to like 8-4, which is over double the wins they had the year before, stop looking at me.
I'm just listening.
That's my first buy-in team.
I'm a sell. I don't think they can go 8-4. Utah, and then at Oklahoma State, at Kansas State, and at Arizona. I think those are all losses. Maybe they catch Central Florida in a trap game, but I don't think they've got the talent to compete with those guys. I agree it's wide open, but like an 8-4, 7-5, maybe a bowl game, but
they need to win the next two.
To win
in Cincinnati and BYU.
To win 2/3 of the games, I'm selling.
The next,
I'm selling. I'm selling that team.
I forgot about you.
We need to bring a sold thing, like a kind of like sold.
Sold.
It's like, dude.
Yeah.
It's like Family Feud last night. So, can I say something about it?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get it wrong, right? Like, it takes a while because when Rocket hits the X, you can see him hit it. It takes like 5 seconds, though, to do it on the screen.
Yeah.
So you're just waiting for you already know it's an X.
You're just waiting.
That's why I'm like thinking of like Rocket hitting the X of like sell or buy.
Yes.
The next buy-in team now. This is a 2-team for one because it's Syracuse and UNLV. And Syracuse and UNLV play each other, not next week or this week, but the week after. So I think whoever wins next week is the team you buy and the team you sell. Well, not even sell, but that's the team you really buy into. Syracuse has Kyle McCord, who is looking really good right now. UNLV has already beaten 2 Big 12 teams, both on the road. They get this one against Syracuse. They get the win against Boise State. They probably are the group of 5 team to make it to the playoff.
They get Boise at home, too.
Yeah. Barry Odom will take them there. I mean, their resume is a lot hot, like really good. 3 Power 5 teams or Power 4, whatever. Like, they get to 11-1 or 12-0, whatever, got to win the conference title game, but.
I'll buy some UNLV. I mean, you get Syracuse to fly across the country. I mean, Kyle McCord's look good. But, I mean, I think Syracuse is probably a 7-8 win team, So if UNLV can beat them, then I think they're looking really good. I mean, Hawaii just looks poo-poo. Nevada and San Jose State aren't nothing crazy. Utah State doesn't scare me. I like this, And plus, Boise at home is huge.
Yeah, I'm buying.
I probably wouldn't buy I'm buying the.
They look nasty, bro.
I'd rather be stocking UNLV than Syracuse is what.
Take it out another, bro. Yeah, they're nasty.
All right, the team I'm selling on, next team, Northern Illinois. I I think Notre Dame's overrated, and I think they have to go to NC State in a couple weeks. Now, NC State looked really bad against a really good Tennessee team, though. I just think with MAC action, you have those Tuesday games, Wednesday games. You never know what's going to happen, you know? Like, that's why they call it MAC action.
Yeah.
I had this feeling they're going to go like 10-2, and that Notre Dame win's going to fall off because Notre Dame keeps losing. That win's not as good anymore.
Yeah.
I just in order for them to make it to the playoff, they would need to go win out, and I just don't see that.
I'm actually going to buy. I think, you can go to NC State. You went to South Bend. Why not there? And then, you're right, MAC action, it can get a little crazy. Toledo's not scary, but you get them at home. And, I'm a believe in the Cinderella run. I mean, the offense is going to definitely have to look better. But if that defense can play like today against Notre Dame, we might see him in the playoff.
Hey, I'm buying. They're nasty. Just like Rush Clark said.
They're nasty. I think he was selling those.
I was selling them.
They beat Notre Dame, bro.
That's right. They beat Notre Dame, and that can take them a long way.
They can take them a long way. They got the confidence. I wish FAU could beat Notre Dame. That'd be kind of fire.
Were you thinking of too much of the mushroom and swish Jersey Mike sandwich?
No. I got distracted.
The final sell team, and this is just purely biased, is Nebraska. I just don't see them winning.
I'm buying because they're selling.
Unfortunately, I think they'll make up to a bowl game. I don't want to see that happen. I love the 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
High school days were amazing because every year they would make a bowl game, and it would only be on Iowa's feet of they would have to beat Iowa to make a bowl game.
They got to go to Iowa last game of the year this year.
I just don't think people are saying there's a chance to make the playoff, and I'm thinking the 3 easiest games were right now. Like, second worst FBS program, UTEP, who lost too at home.
UTEP?
UTEP lost not this last week, but the week before to a FCS program called Southern Utah at home. So that proves that was a crappy game. Northern Iowa isn't a top 10 FCS program, so it's kind of a toss-up. And Northern Iowa gave them a little scare. Like, they didn't punch it through in the red zone. They had bad red zone possessions. But, I think that game they should have been higher. In Colorado, I mean, they're just doing it for image and likeness.
Yeah.
But, I don't see Deion taking them to a bowl game anytime soon. So that's my third sell team.
I would sell. I don't know if they beat Illinois on Friday. I don't know if they definitely not beating Ohio State. I don't even think they'll beat USC. And getting by Iowa in the last game of the year, maybe to get in the bowl game, that Iowa defense is always down. And plus, Raiola's still so young. It's only 3 games. He's going to have his slip-up games. He's going to have his slumps. It happens to all these young quarterbacks. So could even happen on October 19th at Indiana. So I'm selling.
I'm going to buy because both of y'all over here talking about how you're selling.
Nebraska lover.
Come on, Nebraska's ranked higher than Illinois. I mean, just I'm taking them all. I'm buying. Give me the money.
Impulsive buyer. All right, and my final buy team is Indiana. So Indiana won against FIU 31-7. I get FIU is probably going to go 10-2-10. They beat Western Illinois 77-3. Then they went to the Coliseum. It's Coliseum UCLA, right? Oh, no, sorry.
Coliseum's USC.
Sorry, Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And they beat them 42-13 with the QB who came to FAU last year with Ohio and was talking trash to us in the stand, or talking trash to you, really.
He was. I was talking mad trash to him.
Kirk Roenerick, I don't know how you say his name. He's Canadian. Dudes looked good through 3 games. They have another tune-up game this week against Charlotte, so that should be an easy win.
I hate Charlotte.
FAU should beat them, hopefully. It's at home, right?
Better.
Then they have at home against Maryland. They go to Northwestern, who has less than 10,000.
Northwestern go get rocks, bro.
Then they're at home against Nebraska.
All right, Northwestern.
Memorial Stadium versus Memorial Stadium action.
I just picked that out, yeah.
Then, what'd you say?
I just pointed that out last year in the Nebraska thing.
Sorry.
That'll be a tough game. No, you continue.
Then I start showing up on myself. Then they have home against a Washington team who just lost to Washington State, basically a home game against the Cougs.
Yeah.
Washington State's a rebuild. At Michigan State, theoretically, they could be 9-0 again on a home game against a crappy Michigan team.
True.
Like their first year head coach from James Madden, everyone thought they were going to be 3-9. They're already at 3 wins. It's like ASU, they have a tough battle at OSU, right? But then they go home for the final game against Purdue, a little Indiana in-state rivalry. They could be 10-2, 11-1, potentially. Now,
yeah.
Now, I could be talking out my ass like the Carolina, but
Yeah.
so far they have proven themselves worthy of buying a team. I mean, even if they go 8-4, 9-3, for an Indiana team that had, Tom? Not
Cruise?
What the fuck are you talking about? It was Tom something, right?
I forget. Yeah.
But the fact that they've been averaging 3-4 wins the last 4 or 5 years, they had a good year during the COVID year. That was COVID. So Michael Penix's glory days in Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean, this QB is only here for a year, but man, like, their schedule is pretty soft. They have, in my opinion, they have 3 true hard games: the Michigan, Ohio State, and Nebraska. And the Nebraska and Michigan are at home. I mean, if you get to Nebraska and they're 5-0, that stadium's gonna be packed, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna fill out because they're like, fudge, like our football team actually might be good, you know?
Chance, yeah.
And then they're gonna set down Dylan Raiola. Said his where's he from? California, maybe?
Yeah, somewhere, yeah.
I know we've been talking a while, but Indiana and ASU, man, they got me going. You gotta love the schools that like no one cares about until they start getting good.
I mean, I'm on you like this. Think about it. Like if they go undefeated except within one loss to either Michigan or Ohio State, they're in the playoff.
Dude, and talk about it's like TCU's first year.
Yeah, and if they beat Michigan at home and lose to Ohio State and you're 11-1, that's your one loss. You're in the playoffs. Like that's just how it works. Like,
dude, they just gotta build momentum up, man. That's
and the schedule's laid out perfectly. I mean, the back-to-back hurts.
Yeah.
But
they have a week off in between.
Oh, true. They do have a week off in between. So.
And after Northwestern game, they have 2 weeks to prepare for Nebraska. So.
I'll buy it. You buying, Logan?
I'm buying.
That was like the one I was most excited about to talk about.
What? The schedule's laid out. You sold me right there.
You did sell me, Rush.
People have said I should be a lawyer. No. I can sell.
I mean.
Doesn't really apply here.
Yeah,
Logan's the runt of the family.
Rush just likes touching me.
Rush does like touching people.
He sounds like my great grandpa. No.
Never my bad.
Wait. You guys smell that?
Smells like slushy rushy.
Money time!
Yo. Hey. Get Gianni this.
Come on.
Here comes the money! The segment where Rush gives you $5 football bets because we can't bet. Last week he went 2-3 on the season. He's 6-4. Rush, give us your 5 games this week. Let's bounce back, baby.
You're like 40-year-old like parents trying to embarrass the kid at like the playground.
I love
you go
making
playground,
money.
right? Let's see the money.
Let's see the money.
Come on, Rush.
Give it to me.
All right. Let's see here. The first game is San Jose State versus Washington State. Washington State is a 12.5-point favorite. Take Washington State to cover. They're coming off a big win. I don't think they're going to be as hungover as people think. It's both 3-0, but Washington State got that dual threat QB, John something. Speaking of Indiana versus Charlotte, take the over on 48.5. I think Indiana will score more points, like I was talking about Miami last week. I think they're going to cover by scoring that many points. Next game, Army versus Rice. Rice is a 6.5-point underdog. Army's coming off a bye week. Army take it for Army to cover because, not gonna lie, they look pretty good against FAU. Now, granted, it's FAU, but I think that triple option is going to throw off a lot of American teams because they've never seen it before.
Yeah.
My fourth one is Utah State versus Temple. Utah State is a 6.5-point favorite. Temple is 0-3. Utah State's 1-2, but Utah State kept it close-ish with Utah last week. Now, it was against a backup QB, but Temple has looked horrendous. Temple and Charlotte, man. Take Utah State to cover. My final one. Colorado State versus the second worst FBS program in the country, UTEP. They're favored by 9.5. I don't think Colorado State is bad as people think they are. I think Colorado State will get back on the horse this week and cover. So. You should get Gianni flops.
This has been Here Comes the Money with Rush. Hey, let's go 5-0 for our first week. Where we give you bets because we can't bet.
No, we cannot.
Actually, I got another good bet. One more.
That you can't bet.
Yeah, if you were, yeah. I don't know how you bet on this, but my 1,000 time is 12:42. Take the bet over to cover and go faster than that tomorrow.
You'll fall start.
But, no, I was going 16 years underwater. Like.
Well, that was Here Comes the Money. Thank you, Rush. Let's go 5-0. You know, winning record so far. So
Never betting on Hawaii again.
Man, don't
Money.
But now it's time for a segment so hot that Logan Thorsberg puts it on his lower back to make himself feel better. It's time for Too Hot to Handle. The segment where Logan gives us 3 takes: lukewarm, spicy, and super fire hot. Logan, take it away.
All right. Not nice little lukewarm. All right, here we go. We got. Let's see this here. I think for the Braves, we'll make the playoffs.
Yay! Jump on!
All right. I think they'll do it. All right. Now, what was it said was what? Medium.
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
FIU Owls will make a bowl game.
Oh, you think that's spicy?
I think that's spicy. I think that's spicy.
So it's like spicy as like it's close, like 6 and 6, 75, or more like 8, 9.
No, I think it's gonna be like 8. I think. Actually, no, 6. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a close one. But I think they will make a bowl game for our senior year here at FAU.
I hope so, man.
So hopefully we can watch a bowl game.
Maybe in the Boca Bowl.
Maybe the Boca Bowl. That'd be pretty fire. And here we go. The last one. Super fire hot. Rocket talked about it earlier. Baker Mayfield, MVP. What you know about it? It's gonna happen. Who's gonna do it? MVP of the season, Baker Mayfield. Now that is gonna work.
Did I say he was gonna say Baker for the hot one?
It's only been 2 weeks.
I literally said you were gonna say that.
It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's super hot. Actually.
I know it's only been 2 weeks. It's been 2 games, but I've seen enough. That last game against the Lions, oh my gosh, I was splooging.
What?
I was going crazy. It was pretty darn awesome. Dang awesome.
Do you think though he'll have the stats to do it though? Like
that's valid.
Like they can have the wins, but like
they could.
He only passed for what 150 last week.
Hey, it's super fire hot.
But like I said, it's only been 2 weeks though.
25.
So I think we play the Broncos this week. So the Bucks.
They look terrible. Broncos have looked bad.
So hopefully the Bucks can win that game because knowing the Bucks, sometimes they can beat good teams and then lose to some shitty teams. So hopefully,
you get the whole point of the NFL.
Baker Mayfield will get MVP. Hopefully, and he's gonna be comeback player of the year as well.
Well, that segment definitely was too hot to handle, especially some of those takes. But hey, Braves, lukewarm. I like.
Hey, I'll take. Hey, yeah.
I like it. But we cannot slow down, gentlemen, because it's time to give 100% of it effort. It's time for Running Guns, where we take 5 games from college football and 5 games from the NFL and pick them and see who wins at the end.
Got me rocking in my chair.
Season, the current standings. Logan is in the lead at 11-9 and perfect 10-10.
They're so close. What do you mean?
We are so close. We are really bad at picking.
Yeah, we are.
Really
hey, at least I'm above 500 though. I'll take
They're
it.
all 500.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
But I'm the
highest point.
I'm the lead in the division.
But we know how it works. We go fast. 25 seconds or less to pick each game. Rush, we'll start with you, then we'll come this way. First game in college football. It's Friday's game on Fox. Illinois visits Nebraska.
Illinois.
I'm taking Nebraska.
You would.
Yeah, I bought them.
Give me Illinois in the upset.
Shit. What'd you say?
In Nebraska. Give me Illinois in the upset.
I'll take Nebraska.
Late game. Kansas State visits BYU.
K-State.
Kansas State.
Kansas State. Utah.
Ooh.
Number 12 visits number 14 Oklahoma State in Bedlam. Flush.
Oklahoma State.
I'm gonna go with Utah.
Their QB's out.
I'm gonna go with, is Cam Rising not coming back?
I think he's injured, bro.
Is he not back
Oh,
for
well,
this
thanks
game?
for telling me that afterwards.
I know.
Well, if Cam Rising's not playing, give me Bowman, who's been in college for at least 10 years. Next, big game on CBS. Number 11 USC goes to the Big House to face number 18 Michigan.
USC.
Give me Michigan.
Don't know where that came from, but I can cheer for the Lions. I will not cheer for the team in blue. Give me USC. USC's defense is
That
different.
just ruined my record, didn't I?
You're just all the opposite teams.
And finally, NABC primetime, number 6 Tennessee visits Oklahoma, number 15 team in the country.
Tennessee.
Give me Rocky Top.
Rocky Top, big Nico Amaliva, maybe a Heisman moment in this game. To the NFL, Houston visits Minnesota, both teams 2-0
Whoa, that's
on
good.
CBS.
Houston.
Wow, I'm gonna go Houston as well.
I'm going with the upset. Give me the Vikings at home. Sam Darnold in the dome, maybe the key. To both Philadelphia after the shocking, not what some would say, loss to the Falcons, goes to New Orleans, who are shockingly 2-0 and dominating teams.
Saints.
I'm going with Philly since they lost this past week, so I think they're gonna come up with a win.
Jalen Hurts, big game. Saquon, big bounce back game. Give me
Is this
the
yours?
Eagles.
Yeah.
The Chargers are 2-0 visiting the Steelers, who are also 2-0 cross-country game.
Steelers.
Chargers.
Steelers defense is different here. TJ Watt stops that run game. The Ravens 0-2 visit the Cowboys after an embarrassing loss last week.
Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
Give me the Ravens. They need to bounce back Lamar Jackson. And finally, you knew it was going to be a top 10,
What?
maybe top 5 matchup on Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs visiting Atlanta. Rush.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Give me the Falcons, baby.
Thought we were in
We're going to get it done and prove to the world why we are one of the best teams in the NFL. And that has been Running Guns.
What about the Bucks and Broncos? That'd be a close game.
Give me your 100%.
Shot dead in Leewood.
What? Dude.
I mean, I picked the. Those are just.
No, we should have chosen the Commanders versus the Bengals.
No. Those are not good.
You're supposed to laugh.
Burrow's losing.
Well,
We got jawline.
it's time.
You like the Oh no.
It's time for Unable.
I already have my pick.
So currently we are all out. We got out week 1, me and Russ,
We suck.
and then Logan got out picking the Jaguars.
He's not much
last week.
better.
And
The Jags blew it for me.
it's tough to see. So how it's gonna work? We're gonna just restart. Logan, since he survived 1 week, he gets 1 point on the season, and me and Rush are at 0. And since we will only restart when all of us are out, so. But we're still sticking to the rule where you cannot pick the same team.
Wow, this is actually a real thing.
Yes, it's a real thing.
No, I thought you made it up.
Oh no, that's a real thing. So we cannot pick the same. So I cannot pick the Bengals anymore. You cannot pick the Rams anymore. You cannot pick the Jags or the Lions anymore.
All right.
You know, theoretically, if you wanted to win this, you could just choose the opponent that's playing Panthers every week. If you could win most of those games.
You
Good.
could. Here's the schedule for week 3 of the NFL. I can scroll down if needed.
Yes. Who are the Panthers playing?
The Panthers are playing the Raiders.
The Raiders? Oh, did you really just take the fucking...
I got my pick.
I have my pick. I'm ready.
Give me the Ottawa Senators.
I'm going tonight's game. I'm going with New York.
I was going to choose the same thing.
That's fine.
I don't want to be... No. Because then he's going to lose, and I want to be part of this.
You a bum. Pick the Bears.
You go, Rocky. I didn't choose it again.
Give me Seattle over Miami. Miami probably going to be without Tua. Miami's got to fly across the country. That Seattle defense looking pretty stout. Geno been looking good. Give me Seattle. I could have picked the Raiders, but I didn't.
Give me the Chiefs.
What?
They're gonna win.
Wow. All right. Chiefs, Jets, Seahawks for our neighbor. Hopefully we'll both make it past the week. But that has been it for this week of Off the Blocks. Thank you for joining us. We are live on Spotify. Subscribe, like, message, send it to your people, send it out. Next week the Falcons will be a top team in the NFL. Okay. So we're inevitable. And maybe one day we'll finally drink the Paradise Lager.
It's gonna open.
The official drink of the FAU.
It's gonna be open. It's gonna be green.
Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Paradise Lager.
One day we'll be able to have it.
Drink responsibly.
Where boys become boys.
We're boys say boys. Where it transports you to paradise.
It's gonna be green by the time we open it.
It might be green by the time we open it. All right. We'll see you at the blocks next time. Peace.